The third thing not to eat. Don't eat overly greasy and processed food. When people get older, their digestive system function declines, and their tolerance to high-fat food becomes worse. If you often eat a lot of meat and fish, fried to a crisp, the gastrointestinal tract cannot digest it well, which can easily cause indigestion and gastroesophageal reflux. It may also lead to obesity and abnormal blood lipids. Think about it. When you were young, you might be able to finish a plate of fried chicken and a bowl of braised pork rice in one go. But if you continue to eat like this when you are older, you will definitely feel bloated and uncomfortable all night, and your blood lipids may soar, causing dizziness and blurred vision. Therefore, not eating too much oil is definitely the key to health preservation for the elderly. In addition, processed meat and trans fats should also be avoided as much as possible. The World Health Organization has long classified processed meat, such as ham, hot dogs, bacon, sausages, etc., are classified as Class 1 carcinogens, and frequent consumption increases the risk of colorectal and stomach cancers. Trans fats, found in hydrogenated vegetable oil products, such as some cream cakes, pastries, cookies, and margarine, raise bad cholesterol and damage blood vessels. Eating these foods is detrimental to health even in youth, let alone in old age. Therefore, long-lived people rarely consume processed foods daily. The diets of centenarians in Japan share a commonality, a preference for whole foods and minimal processed junk food. They typically consume low-fat, nutritious ingredients like fish, tofu, kelp, and vegetables daily, consuming ample protein without excessive oil. They also avoid foods high in fat and sugar, such as fast food, French fries, and cakes and desserts. Of course, as mentioned earlier, the elderly actually need a moderate amount of fat and cholesterol. Fat is a crucial energy source and a building block for cells. Completely eliminating fat is unhealthy, leading to malnutrition and endocrine disorders. Therefore, the emphasis here is on avoiding excessively greasy foods. What does excessively greasy mean? For example, fatty pork belly, greasy braised pork, thick fried tempura, a layer of oil on the soup surface, etc. These are too heavy for the elderly. It is recommended to use steaming, boiling, stewing, and other methods as much as possible when cooking, and use less frying. The choice of oil is also a science. Use more vegetable oils such as olive oil and tea oil and less lard and butter, which are high in saturated fat. When eating meat, choose lean meat instead of fat, such as skinless chicken legs, lean parts of beef, more loin and less pork belly. The intake of fat should pay attention to quality. Nuts, avocados, and deep-sea fish are rich in unsaturated fatty acids, which are good for cardiovascular health and can be consumed in moderation every day. On the contrary, French fries and fried foods avoid the oil that is repeatedly fried at high temperatures,